Hello teacher, my name is David Zuluaga. I'm gonna show you my communicative test. So I'm gonna start with the first question, that is strategies to solve air pollution in Medellin. So the first of them is use public transport or carpool, bike or just walk. In this case, carpool means that when one person has one car and he is going to a appointed destination and he takes more people in his car. So it will improve many things. For example, it will improve the mobility of the city. It will uh, be very good for the person that is inside of his car, and uh, it will improve the environment because it will be more people in one car, and will be worth for their pollution. Okay, the bike is another good solution or good strategy. At this moment, Medellin is as we know, Medellin is like a whole, but the alcaldía of this city is working on this topic, providing us many routes for cycle by, and it is be in the future it will be very interesting at this city. Okay, second one is switch to a hybrid or electric vehicle, and when you take a taxi, try to make it electric. Okay, in this case, I have to tell you my personal story because I have one car and I converted into a gas system, and for me it is very economical, and it improves the environment. Is very good for uh, the air pollution uh, problem that we have in the city. And okay, the third one is turn off the car engine when you are stopped. The modern vehicles in this country or in this city have this system, this sophisticated system. But if you can do it manually, the environment will be grateful with you. Okay, the next one is save energy. It means turn off lights and electronics when they are not in use. Uh, this this is very clearly because, uh, for example, if a computer is off but the switch is on, it will still consume energy, and it will be a bit bad for the environment, because we have to remember that the energy is provided by an hydroelectrics, and maybe if we reduce the consumption of kilowatts, it will be better for us. Okay, the next one is greater surveillance and control by government and the entities in companies that work 24/7 and that expel manipulation gas into the atmosphere. As we can see in this quarantine, is in the city is an abnormal or a rare condition, because even there's no car in the streets, we can see as the sky is like cloudy, like full of pollution, and we should ask why. If the cars are the most of the cars are parked in their homes, but so for me one of this rule or this strategy is very important to solve the air pollution in this city. And final, my advice is plant more trees so that the city has a greater capacity to generate more pure oxygen for people. We have to remember that actually the human needs around 25 trees to get a pure oxygen in his zone. So this part is very important too. Okay, and the next one, the next activity is to show you the handcraft and I'm gonna teach you how to make this beautiful plastic purse. Okay, so we need a few materials like two plastic bottles, scissors, scalpel, and like a clothing, mm, liquid silicone, and of course free time. Okay, so the instructions are the next. I will show you step by step to do it very easy. Okay, first we must cut the two bottles from the bottom to get two similar pieces. As you can see at the image, we have one piece, and we can see as we are cutting the another piece. Okay, the second step is that we must take the closure and measure it according to the circumference of the bottle and cut it to get the best static at the first. Okay, third, we take the liquid silicone and we stick it to one of the plastic caps, just one. And finally, we put the other end of the glass together, and that's it. Your purse is ready to store all your money, and you should be proud to support the planet because you are recycling a plastic in you as your personal purse, and you can store, for example, coins or tickets. Yes, anything that what you want. Okay, the final question is why it is important to find solutions for air and water pollution and to use less plastic. Okay, for me, this is my personal opinion. Finding solutions to improve the air and use less plastic or recycle, it is very important because our planet is seriously affected by this condition, and we cannot forget that this is our only home. There is no other planet in the world, or we don't have if other planets requires other kind of substance, or if it doesn't have, for example, oxygen or water, and for that reason we must protect it no matter what else. And this is why the controls these variables is vital to have a circular ecosystem, and it provides that the environment will work perfectly. And this because I think that it has to do their job without suffering many alterations by humans. Yes, because uh, we have to understand that the humans are the most race that affects the environment in this case. Thank you and see you later, teacher.